Hello there, welcome to my another tutorial. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you very much for following and supporting me. I know it's a small subscribers like, but it really helps me to move. So as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. So in today's tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to show how the character is going to block. And whenever the NPC comes and attacks the character, the block kind of works and he doesn't get affected or he doesn't get hurt. And also we're going to look into how we can show quick reaction of blocking as well. Blocking reaction, sorry. So like always, let's get started. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe at all, please. So in this tutorial, we are gonna see how the character blocks. So I got few animations already for blocking, and these are the animations which I already have. So this is gonna be the starting montage where the character is gonna start blocking. This is the animation. So what we're gonna do is from our previous tutorial, we made a default slot where we are gonna select again for this time the upper body slots, and we just drag this back behind and it plays the animation again. And now what's gonna do, it's gonna just show the animation from the upper part of his body, and rest is just gonna be blended towards the gameplay animation sample. So yeah, now what we're gonna do, we are gonna kind of slightly continue this animation here. We are gonna go to our animations, and so we are gonna go to defense. Now just type DEF defense. So in defense, we need to make sure that it's an animation. We add that here. Now, yeah. And now we need to show different ending. So now where there's a different end, END. So maybe this one. So now we add this one. So make sure we always select the green one because the blue one is the animation montage. So this is how it should overall look like. A nice smooth animation. So now what we are gonna do, we're gonna add a new montage session and we'll name this loop, because we're gonna loop this one in our sense. So we can adjust the dial here, and from here it's gonna start looping, and maybe at one stage we need to end it as well. Now again, pretty much at the end, I will add another session. No, we'll just name this new montage session. We'll name this loop end. So yeah. Now if we go to, I think so we need to widen up the screen. I'll just bring this up here. Now we go to the montage section. Here is where we're gonna control these parameters. Now in loop we'll add loop, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, sorry, that was my fault. So in the loop we will add the next section where it's gonna go to loop end. Now let's give it a try. So you see, once it hits there, it kind of keeps looping. But now, let's say for example, if I end it here, if I put it here and I start playing, it'll end it here. It's not gonna start again. So which is a good thing. And now we're gonna control this parameter by coding. Now to control this, we need to create a gameplay ability. So now we go to our gameplay ability folder. We create a gameplay ability. This one. Actually, let's choose this one as the parent class. So let's go OK. Now we will name this as G. We'll name this GA underscore lock. So previously we have created a function where we can use mode plus to replicate. So we're gonna get play montage replicated. Even if, say for example, if you don't want to make it network replicated, then you don't need to, which we have done in the earlier tutorial. So let's just follow that. Then we get actor, sorry, get ADA avatar actor from actor info. And we bind this to this. And now we select block. No, sorry. Now we select defense. Let me just go to the animation actually. Don't know what is the name. Let me add a color to this. And yeah, we have defense node starts. And we put this one here and we compile and save it. So in order to make the character block, what are the things we need? First, we need to make sure whether the character is equipped or not. Am I right? So let's equip the character. Activation required tags. So what is the requirement we need to first satisfy? Whether the character is equipped. Okay. Now for blocking, we need to add an ability tag. Okay. So now let's add an ability tag. So now we go to asset tags and we create an ability. We actually create one. Sorry. We create ability dot block, and we select this and we create a new tag and we check this off. Yeah. So now let's create a block input where, once you press the button, it performs this animation. So to create an input, it is gonna be, so we are gonna go to our blueprint inputs and we are gonna create a new input where we are gonna name it IA underscore. In this we don't have to do anything, so let's just close this, save everything as always, and we are now going to go to IMC sandbox and we're going to add this attribute where we are going to get BL block and our button is going to be middle mouse button. Yeah. Or you know what, just for the purpose of debugging, I'll put number 4. Kind of helps, but yeah, choose whatever the button you like, not a pressure. Now let's get this into our character blueprint. We will get BLOCK block, or we'll put IA block, this one, and it's popping up. Let's put this down from the screen. So now we are gonna get, as usual, before that we need to drag this one here from our ability system component. We are gonna get try activate ability by tag. We get that, we put like that, and we also get make literal name, make literal gameplay tag container. Oh, it has to go here, not trigger actually, so be careful. But we need to grant this ability. So just to make sure, we put this ability blocked here. We need to grant this ability, like we need like a messenger to say that performance. So to grant this ability, can we go to when he's collecting his shield? Yes, because shield is where because it is a feature of the shield weapon. So can we say that once the character equips the shield or collects the shield, where I'm going to add another ability, which is going to be, see, this is the problem with me. Instead of block, I put lock. So dumb. We are going to change this name. We will name it block, BLOCK. Now let's grant this ability to our shield. So one of the ability now is going to be of him blocking. Let's just try to revise what we're doing here. So in the GA blocked abilities, we are activating required tag. I think so the activation required tag is not going to be input because we're not granted. I think so it's going to be weapon, katana, equip. So yeah, because once the character equips the katana, there is only when it is happening. But equip and unequip is an ability. So now let's test and try. So I equip. Now you see where the issue is. The issue is here. It has to be an event activate ability, not event on end. So that was more of something which I didn't see. So let's equip. And I press number 4 and it's blocking. Now for this we have a system within our game. So if we go to our where is our character? Yes, here. Sorry. Uh, Now we go to our ability system component. We drag input cancel, which will cancel the loop when it is cancel. Let's put it here. No, this one needs to be called into the ability. So we go to our block ability. Here we have again an event called wait for cancel input. So now on cancel, we are just gonna get this Control C, Control V, no, Control C, Control V. Now the section of no, not that. Yeah, the section name is gonna be the name of the. We will say loop, and I think so that was the name which we gave. Yeah, just make sure it's as it is, word on word. Then after that, we can, of course, end ability. So basically, the whole idea is the animation keeps playing. Once you press, it loops, it loops, it loops, and we get the cancel input where we execute it from where the loop ends, which ends our ability. So now we go to our character, like everything looks perfect. I think it's going to be completed, not cancel, because cancel, yeah, press and hold threshold. So action starts evaluating. We're not evaluating any action here. It just exit. We're just ending an action here, so it has to be completed. So let's see. Now we equip, press 4. Now we take out number 4. Look, beautiful. And yeah, now you see, I'm still going to get that reaction even if I block, so it's not going to work. So now we need to implement a system where once the character blocks, it doesn't take its health, and maybe we can show some bit of a hit reaction system as well. So for that, again, we are going to create another gameplay effect. And we go this and select. When we just name this typical way, G heal underscore block. So under this, we are gonna go to our components where we will add grunt tags to target actor, and under this we add tags. So for this, we are gonna add under weapon, because we don't want to add it under shield or under katana, because in general it could be any weapon. So in the future, which could be single weapon performing a block. So for that, let's just create another tag where we are going to name weapons dot block, default gameplay tag INI, and we select this. Oh, yeah, seeing this is a very, very common issue. It has to be always infinite. So now we are going to go to our gameplay ability block. Just gonna drag this thing here a bit. Now we are gonna apply gameplay effects to honor, and it's gonna be GE block, and we are granting weapons to block. Now we need to kind of show where we need to get the hit reaction for the what do you say, for the sword, right? From the shield for the katana. So we are going to go to the GA hit reaction katana, which is our gameplay ability. So we are going to add another ability where in this case, if it is blocked, then it's not going to die. So it's like there are two criteria. Once activated, block tag. If not blocked, it goes to state of death. If blocked, it blocks. So now let's test it. So see, now we need to give a bit of a hit reaction in this case. So now the best thing which we could do is, obviously it looks a bit bland. So trying to add a bit more, character to the character. That was funny. Let's just give it a bit of a hit reaction. So for that, we are gonna be a bit cheeky here, and we are going to go to the anim sets, go to the defense, and we are gonna use this animation. Like we can use this is gonna be our hit reaction. But we already have something like this. What I'm thinking is to create a duplicate, and we will name this defense blocks. So we're gonna go to defense blocks. If I do this, let me just try the exercise limit. I click on this, then I just go D, E, F, G, and C, E defense. Yes. Yeah, you just have to kind of just yeah. So now we need to give this defense reaction to our gameplay ability. The hit reaction katana, which is all over here. So what I'm gonna do here is I am going to bring this one down a bit, and I will bind this to this, and I will break this because I want this to execute first. And reason being, I want to have a branch so that where one of the condition could be block hit reaction. So for that, let's get avatar actor from actor info, and we get ability system component, and we go has any matching gameplay tag. Now we make literal gameplay tags we get, then we are gonna go for weapon block. But remember, we have got this one over here. So in the class defaults, always make sure that I think so previously, is it here or no, I don't remember. Now we are going to go get a branch before triggering the spark, which is in our case is the blood. Is gonna like be get this where I'll clean it later. I'm gonna bind this to this, and if it is false, it will trigger the spark and perform all the hit reaction if it's not blocking. But if it's blocking, and if it is true, of course we are gonna do this one. We're gonna copy and paste it up here, and we're gonna add our hit reaction. It's DEFEN's defense blocks, and we also need to execute the delay and the ability. So just gonna bind this to this. Now let's see whether it works somewhat. So I'm gonna block. See, it is showing an, I do not know whether you can see it or not. The reason being because it is colliding. That's why the camera is cracking off. So for that, we need to go to our MPC and we have to add an acceptable radius of about 100, and let's see how the thing feels like. So I think I know what it is. Right, I will find the issue and let you know. But this is how blocking animation works. It is definitely something has to do with the camera. I know the problem just can't talk, but I will look into it and address it in the future video, or maybe if not future, after the AI series, where they are going to check how to fix potential bugs, like him walking in a very funny manner and rest of the things. For now, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep learning.